All right, it's day 2 in Spain. As you can tell from my eyes, I didn't sleep very well last night. I'm still feeling a little jet lagged, and me and my friend Hannah, we went out last night and we had a few Estrella Galicia beers, and I'm definitely feeling it today. Yeah, so far, man, I have had a really fun time here. Yesterday I got to go for a really nice little walking tour of Madrid. My friend Hannah showed me around, and we took a walk from the neighborhood where I'm staying, which I guess is Malasaña neighborhood in Madrid, and we walked down to this Egyptian temple slash lookout area. I think it's called the Templo de Debod, and that was really cool. We walked down to the Royal Palace, Palacio Real, which is where the King of Spain used to live. We walked by the cathedral, and we also walked to the Plaza Mayor, which is like this huge sort of like town square plaza area. Also got to eat some really good food. We went to this tapas bar in the La Latina neighborhood, and I got to eat some really delicious food. I ate there was like, we ended up sharing a few different plates, and it was like a pork loin and red wine sauce, and these like meatballs that were just on point. Also got to try some vermouth, which, like in the US, like I always thought of vermouth as being it just kind of like an ingredient in a cocktail. I didn't know that you could just drink it straight. And we had vermouth, and it was just like straight, and it was fucking amazing. It was like, I can't even describe how good it was. So yeah, after the tapas bar, you know, like we walked around, we caught the sunset right by the Templo de Debod. So yeah, this morning I woke up, took a shower, I took a walk in the neighborhood, and I went to the pharmacy because I wanted to pick up some things. And this is actually kind of embarrassing, but the main reason why I went to the pharmacy is because I started feeling a little bit of pain in my butthole, like hemorrhoid pain, and I wanted to get some cream because my butthole was feeling spicy. So I went to this pharmacy, and this woman, she was extremely helpful. Like went into like the specifics of all this shit in the hemorrhoid cream, and started talking to me about like Portugal. And anyway, I bought some hemorrhoid cream, like a mini pack of tissues, and a little thing of lotion. And I thought, you know, it's gonna be like €5 or €6, and it ended up being like 19 or 20 euro for those things. So just a suggestion, if you are coming to Europe, bring some hemorrhoid cream with you, so you don't have to spend you know, almost 20 euro on the spicy butthole cream when you get here. And yeah, after that I took a walk. I started heading towards the bus station. I stopped and got a breakfast sandwich at this little cafe. It was like a bacon, egg, and hollandaise sandwich on focaccia bread. And I had like a little like café con leche. It was pretty good. It had nothing special, but it was all right. Did the job. And then I walked to the bus station and hopped on a bus to Segovia, and that's where I am right now. I am in a small town about an hour and a half northwest of Madrid, and I'm here to check out some of the historical landmarks in this city. The most famous one is a Roman aqueduct that is very, very old, and it's still, apparently it's still functional. Like if they wanted to use it as an aqueduct, they could. But yeah, so I'm really excited to see the aqueduct, and apparently the cathedral is really cool, and yeah, who knows? I'm sure there's a lot of other cool shit here. So I'm about to go take a walk around Segovia and check it out. So I'm walking down the street in Segovia, and I took a turn down this little side street, and then it's just like, boom. There's this fucking incredible looking cathedral on top of the hill. Okay, the only downside of this huge cathedral on the hill is that if I want to get a better look at it, I'm gonna have to walk up the hill. It's a lot of stairs. Ooh, some stairs over here too. Alright, I'll take the stairs. Where do these stairs lead? Oh shit, more stairs. Well, at least I'm getting a good cardio workout today. Holy shit. Alright, made it up the hill. Thankfully, they have like a million benches right here. So I'm gonna sit down and catch my breath. Whew. Struggling. Okay, definitely feeling that walk up the stairs in my legs. But no pain, no gain, baby. We're gonna keep going. More uphill. Ooh, at least there's a nice breeze in this little alleyway. And it looks like a restaurant up here at the top. Dude, this is incredible. Honestly, my impressions of Segovia so far are that it's like a fairy book town. Like, it's just all of these little narrow little alleyways, and it's extremely picturesque. There we go. I'm like, why is that guy yelling? And it's really cool because you never know what is going to be around the corner. Another street. Ooh. Okay, Alcazar is that way. Whoa. That looks really cool. This looks like some sort of main like shopping street, but everything appears to be closed because it's under construction, except for this gift shop. It's a pretty cool little gift shop. Alright, this view is pretty fucking incredible. This is the Royal Alcazar of Segovia. It's fucking sick. I'm about to go in there. So we're inside the Alcazar. The fountain in the courtyard. It's pretty cool. Whoa! Medieval armor. I don't want to be like the obnoxious American tourist who's talking to a camera. Even though I'm being exactly that. Apparently this throne was commissioned by King Henry IV in 1456. The stained glass is really fucking cool. The ceiling, it's like a gold ceiling. It seems like it's got a lot of like Islamic influence. Alright, climbing up the tower inside the Alcazar. Getting dizzy. Holy shit. Keeps coming too.
Les pierres, comment elles sont bien nettoyées. Man, this just keeps going and going.
Somebody smoked a cigarette butt. Somehow.
C'était la partie 9. Non, là, c'est pas la partie 9.
Oh shit. There we go. Surrounding countryside. Shit, it is windy. It's very windy up here. Alright, so it wouldn't be like an actual castle unless it had a moat. And guess what? It does. I didn't even notice that I was walking across a moat when I was coming in. I wonder if anyone's ever fallen off into the moat. This is really cool. They've really preserved like the architecture. It makes you kind of feel like this view would probably look pretty much exactly the same besides the cars like 200 years ago. So if you're wondering how deep that moat goes, the answer is very, 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 very deep. Alright, well, I just finished up seeing the Alcazar here in Segovia, and I am very hungry now and very thirsty. I'm running kind of low on my good old Fuente Liviana ever since my water bottle got stolen. I'm still mad about that, by the way. Apparently, Segovia is known, they have a signature dish known as the cochinillo, which is suckling pig. So I'm gonna go hunt for some suckling pig and see if I can find some, because I gotta try it. Well, I am on the hunt for some suckling pig. There's a tattoo shop here. It's a cathedral. It's huge. This thing is a fucking beast. Beastly church. Ooh, I think we're gonna come up on the town square here. It's a lot of souvenir shops. Whatever these are. I guess they're like elephants and bulls, just like animals made out of like, they're like baskets. It's very weird. They must be known for their baskets here, because there's a lot of baskets. There's the entrance to the church. Living in there, way up there somewhere. Hunchback dude. God, I am so hungover still. I'm powering through, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling great. But hopefully, you know, maybe I'll get a little bit of cochinillo in me. And maybe I get some cochinillo in me and then I feel better. This is really nice. Just a really nice, like, central plaza. Besides the trash. There's a lot of trash. Which, my general impression of Madrid had been that it was like really clean for being a big city. This is definitely the most trash I've seen since I've gotten to Spain. I wonder if someone like just tipped over a trash can, or if it's just always like this. Plaza Mayor. Alright, I gotta check my phone. Apparently I'm close. I can smell it. Smell the suckling pig. Get in my belly. Okay, I think we're going this way. Phone says 120 meters. That's another thing too about being here in Europe. Everything is metric. So like my conception of meters is not great. Even though I know it's like 3 feet basically. It's like a yard. It's like I had a guy ask me where the Alcazar was a couple minutes ago, and I was trying to describe how far away in meters it was. And I was struggling a little bit. Oh my god, here it is. Here, this is the spot supposedly for suckling pig. So we gonna find out. Jose Maria with this guy smoking outside. It's got a pig on the logo, so we know this is the spot. Alright, so I just got a chance to eat some cochinillo. I didn't want to film in the restaurant because it was surprisingly like pretty fancy in there, and like the waiters were all like very like sassy, and some of the people in there were like dressed up. It was like a, you know, like a white tablecloth, you know, like a napkin on your lap kind of place. So yeah, I didn't want to be that guy just filming in there. But anyway, the cochinillo, it was good. It was good, but it was not great. It looked, I will put a picture of what it looked like. Yeah, so you guys can see. The meat was definitely like tender. At first I wasn't sure if you were supposed to eat the skin because it had like kind of like this weird kind of crunchy, but like kind of hard, like crunchy, crispy sort of texture. And then I asked the waiter, and I was like, hey, am I supposed to eat the skin on this too? And he said that's the best part. And he said that I was supposed to eat all of it. Which I don't think he actually meant that literally, because there was like bones and like there was like a whole pig foot as well. But yeah, so I did eat some of the skin and I didn't like it. It was like, I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was just kind of, it was like nutty and oily kind of taste. Yeah, overall, slightly on the scale. It was like 30 euro for that Cushnio, and it was, I would give it maybe like a 6 out of 10. That might be a little harsh. I mean, it was really good. The meat was really tender, but it was just like, basically I was just eating like really good shredded pork, and that was about the extent of my meal, besides like some French bread as well. My hair keeps falling into my face. It's really windy here. I think I've already said that, but this is a very windy town. Oh, and I still haven't seen the aqueduct yet, so I definitely gotta check that out. So yeah, we'll see. Well, you guys, finally made it to the Roman aqueduct of Segovia. This motherfucker is almost 2,000 years old, and apparently it still works. Like, if they wanted to use it to carry the water in from the mountains, they could. And look at that. How cute is that? You got like this town, this plaza right here, buzzing with activity. So, a few minutes ago, I was trying to take a picture of this aqueduct, and a random man walked up to me, and he asked me, ¿Hablas español? And I told him, sí, hablo. He told me that he was a soldier in the Spanish army, and when he was 19 years old, he was sent to Segovia for like army training, and he showed me this photograph that had been taken of him. It's like this old film photograph, like a Polaroid or something, and it had been taken right about here. This is pretty much the exact framing, and he asked me if I could remake that photograph for him, and I told him, abso-fucking-lutely, I can do that for you. So I took a picture of him on his phone in that same exact spot, and I guess, so now he's 56 years old, so it had been, I guess, his first time back in Segovia in almost 40 years. That was a fucking cool moment, and he was kind of in a hurry, and I wish he would have stuck around so I could have talked to him a little more, maybe taken a photo of him on my camera. But either way, what a fucking magical moment right in front of this Roman aqueduct in Segovia.